George Tomkins was buried in an unmarked grave in this cemetery on the Indianapolis West Side. But his lynching was buried even before his body was. The 19-year-old black man had not been depressed, his family said, and had no problems with anyone, but he was found hanging from a tree in Riverside Park on March 16, 1922. It was a sapling, barely enough to support his weight, and his feet touched the ground. His hands were tied behind his back. To the Marion County coroner, it was a clear case of murder. As he told the Indianapolis News, the man could not have hanged himself. But then the death was declared a suicide, and a story that had been front-page news suddenly disappeared. No one was ever brought to justice. A century ago, even in an Indianapolis dominated by the Ku Klux Klan, a lynching was an embarrassment. To the African American community, the lynching was just another example of racial intolerance and violence. According to the Equal Justice Initiative, thousands of black Americans were lynched, at least 19 of them here in Indiana. The Indiana Remembrance Coalition commissioned a headstone for the grave of George Tomkins. That's just one of the IRC's efforts to make us all aware of the painful wounds of our racial history, the first step toward healing them.